Hi everyone! Guess what? There is no magic pill for healing. That's it. I'm done. That's what I came on to say. I haven't done a live video in a few days and I've started to feel withdrawal symptoms. That is Helen Walker's fault. You need to know this name because, she's going to be a TikTok superstar. And forcing me to do videos. And I'm, still got the nerves and stuff. But I was like, after not doing one for a couple of days for various reasons, I thought, oh my God, I've got to get on and do a live. So we're going to talk about healing. There is no magic pill. There is no magic pill. There is no fast track. Now, there will be people out there who will sell you all kinds of stuff and say they can get you here this quick or that quick, blah, 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 blah. You will get through one layer or a layer, but there will always be more around the corner because really it's a lifelong process. Really, there are levels that we will get to, but it's a lifelong process. We are continually, I was thinking today, and I'm going to do a post on it, another day, another layer, another day, another layer. And I was going through my own emotional meltdown yesterday about work and financial remuneration, to be open and transparent here. And I realized it was another layer of up-leveling, of recognizing, okay, this is another stage of the healing of where I am in my growth and with my work and putting it out there in the world and being able to charge what it's worth and what I'm worth for all of the information, the life experience, the training, etc., etc. But that's not what I came on to talk about as my growth period. You don't need to know that. So the way I see it with healing is it's about getting into a comfortable place and shifting. There will always be something. And I have to say, and this may be the skeptical part of me, despite the fact that I work as a psychic, I'm always a bit suspicious when someone has everything perfectly aligned or says they have everything perfectly aligned, because I see life as a fluid experience. It's a moving thing. It's constantly moving. We're always shifting to another place in where we want to be. And yes, I think there are levels at where we want to get to and need to get to. And my experience with cancer was definitely that case in point. When I was diagnosed with cancer 20 years ago, I was given 6 months to live if I did nothing medical. That kind of puts things right in perspective, kind of gets you going, right, I need to get on this quick. There is a time limit on this. And I always say it took me 4 years to get to what I call a foundational level of healing. And that was really where the body was out of survival. And I was in a place where I could then work on some of the other aspects. So after that 4 years, and I'm just going to pull bits of my story here. After that 4 years, I was ready to create a new relationship. And that was a whole other growth period. That's a book in itself. The disposable dating years, I call it. And other levels of healing. So we are always shifting. We start from one place, we go to another, then we move. And this is why I say there's no magic pill for healing. And I think that if you want to work with people, it is the best advice I can give is find someone you really respect and appreciate and love being around, because those are the ones that are going to help you get to where you want to go. And I definitely find this on either side of the spectrum. If I'm working with people, I think if I'm a client or a patient and I'm working with someone I think is amazing, I'm going to get to where I want to go quicker. Conversely, on the other side, if I'm facilitating sessions and that person thinks I'm great and vice versa, then they're going to shift quicker because they trust me and I've got faith in them. So really, that's what it's about. It's not the modality. It's not Reiki, it's not reflexology, it's not prana healing, it's not tarot cards, it's not whatever the millions of other things out there. It's none of that shit. Sorry, people who are doing that. Not to diss you guys, but it's not the medium. It's about the relationship between the practitioner and the client. and that trust space. And I was getting to have a conversation today with an amazing woman, the lovely Laurie Webber, who has a podcast called The Mindful Eating Clinic. And we were talking about all things healing. It was an awesome conversation because I got to share my story and my viewpoints on healing, and she holds a similar viewpoint with her clients, etc. So it was really good. And it reminded me again of there is no magic pill. It is about making the choice to heal and then putting the building blocks in place in terms of getting some intense work to kickstart the process, possibly working with someone over a period of time in regular sessions. So there's an accountability there holding space and kind of helping you guide the process. And then there's your daily practice. And I've always said with my work, if I'm doing my job, I'm actually putting myself out of business because I'm getting people to a point where they're in self-maintenance mode. They don't need to keep coming back. So my goal is not to make money out of people being ill. My goal is to get them well enough to the point that they feel great and they can manage on their own, and they go talk to their friends about it. And that's where that comes from. So I want people to thrive. That's what I really want. And so I offer a 6-week program called Supercharge Your Life. And this is where we take 6 sessions over 6 weeks, and we work on different aspects of your being, your body, your mind, your soul, and your emotions. And I use my clairvoyance and spiritual coaching, healing work to look at what's going on in there, what's affecting you being what you want to be in the world. This is all about you. We talk about that. If it's appropriate to do healing and you're ready to let go, I do that. And then we create a plan for change, for sustainable change. So at the end of the 6 weeks, you feel equipped to book that holiday you've been putting off, make that decision you've left undecided for so long, go visit those friends that moved across the world. But basically take action on those dreams that you're not doing because you're putting them off, because you're either not feeling confident and you're not feeling certain, or you're not feeling well enough. So if you're feeling stuck in yourself, if you have a health crisis you're working through, message me, DM me the word super, and let's have a chat about how I might be able to help you. And I will only work with you if I think I can help you. I'm not interested in trying to work with people that I know it's not going to work with. I'll refer you to someone else who I think might be a better match, because that's what it's about. So that's all from me. I have another online appointment. Have a great afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. And don't forget, supercharge your life.